Attention, duelists. Greetings here, bringing you a quick replay of a match I had playing Vendread against Branded, and this is also serving as a test of the new microphone to see how it does when I have the AC unit running, because summer's coming up, and it's going to get mighty hot around these parts, and I don't feel like sweating through my recordings, so hopefully this is blocking out the sound. If not, I'll find out afterwards, and I'll adjust accordingly. But the reason you're actually here is to watch this gameplay and see if I'm telling the truth. And of course, I'm the greatest duelist of all time. First thing I do is activate Zombie World, then summon Gale Dogra. Use its effect, paying 3,000 to send away Herald of Arclight. Herald's effect attempts to activate, but will be stopped by Ash Blossom. Gale Dogra, however, is not a once per turn, because it's an old card. Use its effect again, send away another Herald of Arclight. Use its effect to add Incantation Chalice Slime. Use Chalice Slime's effect, pitching my Scar of the Vendread to summon Incantation Candal. Candal's effect will activate to add a ritual spell to my hand. Adds Incantation Inception, and Scar's effect will activate to get me Ravenous Vendread. Activate the Inception, tributing my Chalice Slime so I can summon Battle Lord. Then use Inception's effect from the graveyard, sending away Candal and summoning Talismandra in its place, and adding Inception back to hand. Talismandra's on summon will activate to add Slayer to my hand. Activate Inception once again, getting rid of Talismandra, using it as the cost to summon Revendread Slayer. I'm going to mess up these names a lot. Ignore it. Slayer and Battlelord are then going to link together to make a Vendread Savior. Slayer and Battlelord's effect will activate because they're ritual summoned and sent to the graveyard. Battlelord will add another Slayer to my hand and send away a Hound Horde to the graveyard. And Slayer will add Revendread Origin and send away another Battlelord. I'll activate the Origin to summon back the Slayer from my graveyard using the one in my hand as material. You're going to see that animation a lot. Savior's effect will then activate so I can add Revendread Origin back to my hand. Use it again to summon back the Slayer I just sent away using Talismandra as material once again. This is enabled because Zombie World turns it into a zombie in the grave. Then both my Slayers are going to overlay into Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. Going to use Beatrice's effect, detaching one of the Slayers to send Balrodrock to grave. Then I'll activate Ravenous Vendread. This will summon the Vendread Revenants from the deck, and I'll use them and Gale Dogra as the cost to summon back my Slayer. This grants Slayer the quick effect to banish a special summon monster. Opponent draws for turn. During the standby phase, Balrodrock's effect will activate to summon itself to the board. Opponent activates Branded Opening. They summon Aluber by getting rid of Rosebell of Revelation. It has the effect that you can banish this card from the graveyard to special summon a plant monster with 2,400 or more attack from your hand, which is the important part of this. Aluber attempts to use its effect, but I will negate it with Balrodrock. Now we're actually in the main phase. They will banish the Rosebell so they can summon Therian Lily Borea. She will use her effect, sending herself away to add Therian Discoliseum. They will then activate Discoliseum. I'll chain Beatrice's effect, detaching my Slayer to send a card away. This will trigger the ability of Balrodrock to banish a card from the field or graveyard. Balrodrock will banish Lily Borea, preventing them from summoning a Regulus, and sends away a Dogra for no benefit, really. They do get to add Regulus to hand thanks to Colosseum. Then they activate Branded Fusion, sending away Stay Sailor Romarin and Fallen of Albaz, creating Albion the Branded. Stay Sailor Romarin activates with Albion chaining. Albion will banish Aluber and Fallen of Albaz in order to summon a Lubellion. And Stay Sailor Romarin will send away Predapant Biblisp. Biblisp effect will activate, as will Lubellion. Lubellion pitching Therian King Regulus for cost. Lubellion fuses itself with Fallen of Albaz, creating Mirror Jade. Biblisp is able to add Predaplant Chlamydo Sundew to hand. They summon Chlamydo Sundew. I fire off with Vendread Slayer, targeting Mirror Jade. They chain with Mirror Jade's effect, getting rid of a Lubellion. Mirror Jade banishes my Balrodrock. Slayer banishes their Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade's effect activates to Raigeki the board during the end. Plummeted Sundew then uses its fusion gate effect to fuse itself with Albion and make Plant Dragostapelia. Upon ends their turn, I banish Vendread Origin to protect my Vendread monsters from being destroyed. And during the end phase, Albion will activate to set a card, and Dragostapelia will target Savior to negate its effect by putting a counter on it. Doesn't really work because it doesn't have level anyway. They set Branded Banishment. I draw Battle Lord for turn. Use Hound Horde's effect, discarding my Battle Lord to set Hound Horde on board. Activate Extra Foolish Burial, sending away Elder Entity Entis. Entis effect activates, targeting Dragostapelia. Opponent will activate Dragostapelia's effect, targeting the Hound Horde, and activates Branded Banishment as chain 2. Well, 3. Branded Banishment summons Albion, and then Albion and Dragostapelia are going to fuse together to make Starving Venom Predapower Fusion Dragon. Dragostapelia's counter is placed, Entis misses. Savior and Hound Horde are then going to link together, creating Vampire Fascinator. Use Fascinator's effect, targeting my opponent's King Regulus in the grave and summoning it to my field so I have its Omni negation. I'll then use Slayer's Banishing effect to get rid of Predapower, swing with the Fascinator, and then the opponent will surrender. Vendread is an unconventional deck, and I'd be lying if I said I thought it was consistent. There's a lot of points of interaction where it is able to just be shut down. This one in particular is very vulnerable to Nibiru. Or, Ghost Ogre, Ash Blossom, DD Crow, Ghost Bell, all the hand traps that everyone runs, Imperm. But when it works out pretty good. Was able to take down a branded player. And I'm pretty proud of that for doing it with a deck on this level. Hopefully the audio on this came out great, or at the very least good, and you guys didn't hear the AC in it going this whole time. I'm going to finish this now so I can check that. And if it worked, I'll upload. If it didn't, turn off the AC, re-record. Fun. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this short clip. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe it inspired you. Thanks for watching. Bye.